Chapter 1. What is a Sigma male? I realized a long time ago that I wasn't the same as most men that I came across in my life. Most people think men are either alpha males or beta males. Whether it's in self-help books, social media, or even news outlets, the alpha-beta dichotomy is the one most people recognize and are comfortable discussing. Even female-oriented websites like Jezebel and The Cut feature articles about this hierarchy, but they often omit references to Sigma males. The general consensus is this: there are some guys who emerge as the most dominant, the most aggressive, and the most unrelenting. These males tend to be more successful in business, in social situations, and with women. These people are often referred to as alphas. The men who are left in the wake of these men are called betas. They tend to be quiet and timid. They might get pushed around by alpha males as well as by women. Most people tend to break men down in these two categories. I, myself, have made this mistake. There are aspects of the alpha male personality that many people tend to find distasteful. In particular, the tendency for alpha males to be degrading, exploitative, brash, or obnoxious can give alpha males a bad name. So what about all the strong, silent types who go about their business of being successful in all aspects of life without having to desperately seek attention or insult and belittle others? What about me? I wondered, where do I fit in? You might be wondering the same thing. I realize I'm not quite an alpha male, even though there are many times I have been perceived as one, even by other alpha male types. And I wondered what category I fell into. I am the type of guy who isn't bothered by the presence of another alpha male in the room. I'll let the other guy make a fool of himself and then swoop in after him to get what I want. The difference between me and an alpha male is an alpha male wants to be noticed for his dominance in order to not be challenged. The difference between me and the beta is that though I won't dominate for no reason, I also won't let myself be dominated. You may have guessed by now that I exhibit the traits and characteristics of being a Sigma male. It's a very subtle, gray area of the male hierarchy, and there are many characteristics to understand the essence of a Sigma male. Let's look at an example of how a Sigma male is perceived in a crowded room. When an alpha male walks into a room, whether it be in a workspace, a social setting, or some other place where competition occurs, he is aware of the Sigma male. He takes notice, but understands he's not necessarily a threat the way another alpha male might be. The Sigma male is on his level, but won't challenge him unless threatened. Sometimes, alpha males offer a Sigma male the chance of friendship or to be one of his followers. But a Sigma male is a lone wolf and prefers to stay that way. As a Sigma male, I have attracted my own followers. I have done this by default, as Sigmas don't tend to seek out underlings and followers. People tend to follow Sigmas because the Sigma male has something different to offer and a different way to offer it than the alpha male does. Due to my not giving a shit attitude, I am comfortable knowing that the people in my circle aren't going anywhere, nor are they willing to follow an alpha male. If they do, it's not a big deal. A Sigma male is confident that they will eventually come back. Also, I have been able to get women who are just as attractive as the alpha male's women. My style for acquiring women is much different from the alpha male's style. It doesn't put the power in the hands of the woman. Unlike the alpha, Sigmas don't compete with other alphas and the betas. Sigmas make their value known and allow the women to approach them. There will be more in this in a later chapter. Once an alpha male starts to understand what he is dealing with, he will be very seldom test a sigma male. There's an unspoken code amongst the hierarchy, and the alpha male instinctively knows who to challenge and who not to challenge. He'll spend his time dominating beta males rather than making mistakes against the unpredictable and dangerous sigma. When I was in school, we had a bully in my grade who was a very alpha. He would go around to every kid in the lunchroom and pick on them from time to time. He seemed to pick on almost everyone, but he would never come around to me. I didn't feel threatened by him or anything, and I didn't make any threats toward him. It was just that there always seemed to be some unspoken thing between us as to why he would never come in my direction. I didn't know it then, but we were adhering to the male hierarchy and playing our roles as an alpha and a sigma, even before we knew the terms. One day, there was a kid who got picked on every time this bully came around. The kid noticed how the bully never came around to me, so the kid decided to sit next to me. He sat next to me every day for lunch and eventually became my friend. I didn't mind him sitting next to me, and I didn't mind that he was trying to be my friend just to keep the bully away from him. It just seemed to not matter to me. This is one of many traits of a sigma male. He's willing to help someone regardless of who knows about it. In return, I asked the kid to tutor me in my math class when I was having trouble. As a result, I got an A in the class and he easily became a part of my inner circle of friends. What's the main difference between a sigma male and an alpha male? Sigma males don't care about being leaders or being in a social hierarchy. In addition, sigma male is mysterious, which is what helps make him so attractive to other women. Women love men they don't know much about. It helps build attraction. A sigma male does care about being social to others, but not in order to be the top dog in a group. A lot of the time, it simply happens.